You know, the reason this happens is because genuinely men know flat out nobody gives a nobody. And people can say, that's not true, that's not true, that's not true. You hear women say things like that. That's not true, that's not true. But it is true. Nobody gives a damn about men. As a man, bro, your only hope in hell is to be healthy, because if you're not healthy, if you don't have your shit going, if you don't have your shit straight, nobody cares. And the reason nobody cares is because dealing with other people's problems is a very difficult thing to do when so many people have problems of their own. I deal with people's problems, men and women, for the simple fact that I'm good at it. And it's difficult, but I am good at it. And I tend to do things that's difficult in life. And a lot of people in this world tend to not do that. So there's not going to be a lot of people who can actually do that. So that's the reason why things are the way they are. Men will never admit how depressed they are, how sad they are, how hard things are. Very few will. People that come to me open up because they trust me and they know they're going to get a good answer. But most men are living in silent desperation. And a long time ago, whenever I was going through my hardest times in life, I just bit the bullet. I had to go through what I had to go through. It was a strange time, but it's just sort of about getting through those times is the goal. Because tough times is going to come for every single one of us. And it depends on us what we're going to do during those times. I'm telling you, bro, like, your early 20s up to mid 20s is the most insane years of your life. It's completely insane. And it's so hard because you have so much pressure on you as a man, and even women, to get your shit together. There's so much pressure. There's so many obligations. There's so many commitments you have to make. You have pressure of finding a life partner. You have pressure of becoming successful. You have pressure of passing school. You have pressure of starting that business. You have pressure from your family, friends. You're getting judged. You're getting hated on. Like, it is ridiculous. Those are things, that we all have to fight through. And during those times for myself, since I was taking such a different path in life, I had to deal with like 10 times the amount of what regular people's gonna deal with. And it was tough. But I had to block out the noise. I had to do what I had to do to advance in life and to later on succeed. But it was such a strange experience, man. Like, I never anticipated that to happen from how my upbringing was. I had friends, things was normal. things was good. And everything flipped all at once. It sounded like you lose the girl, you lose your friends, you lose your damn mind. Everything just gets messy. So what do you do during those times? Do you get sad? Do you lay down? Do you just sink? Or do you choose to fight your way through it? And do you choose to swim instead of sink? Because that is what I did. The way I viewed it, bro, is none of these individuals is going to beat me. Nobody's going to beat me. And I'm going to show you that. Nobody is going to beat me. No one's going to keep me down. Nobody. Watch what I go on and do. I'll live my life for the next 10 years was my mindset, and I'll prove everybody wrong, and I will reign supreme. I will prove my point. I will prove my worth. Watch this. That's a powerful mindset. Basically, you're okay knowing things are going to be rough for a while. You're okay with knowing that you're going to go through whatever it takes to come out on the other side and succeed. Whatever it takes. It don't matter if you're happy, sad, mad. It don't matter. And I think a lot of people today put themselves in a position to where they start to feel like helpless, like things just ain't going well and they just don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But you have to find a way to see that light at the end of the tunnel. That's what I was able to do, regardless of how bad things were at times. I just forced myself to stay positive. I could have easily spiraled into some depression and just laid there and just allowed myself to get defeated and to be crippled in fear and anxiety and not move and not do anything. But I chose to feel a little bit sad and pushed forward like a man on a mission, because that's what you have to do, bro. Everybody has problems. Everybody goes through things. Everyone's going to feel not the best. There were so many years of my life, bro, in my 20s where I did not feel like that good. Like it can be better. You could feel a lot better. And there was lots of times, especially from, let's say, around 20 to like 25. In that range, bro, it was a nightmare. It sucked. But I fought through it. I didn't just accept I'm depressed. Oh my God. I never, ever, ever just sat there and said that. Never. You're allowed to feel a little bit sad and keep pressing forward. That's perfectly fine. But we should not allow life to cripple us and defeat us and to keep us down. There's too much to live for. We have too much ambition as human beings, bro. Like, because I didn't give up, because I pressed forward in times of being sad, because you lose the person you were with, you lose friends, you get backstabbed. That stuff sucks a lot. And no one who's ever gone through that will ever know how bad it is. It's bad. And not being where you want to be in life on top of all that, it just feels like life sucks during those times, because it does. But you can't let that be the main narrative of your life, and I didn't do it. Even though those things were going on and I felt a bit sad about it, I chose to be strong. I chose to push forward. I didn't let that stuff keep me down, because that's what it's designed to do. The devil is coming to break us all. And we cannot break. We have to press forward. We have no choice. So, in life, guys, we have these moments where they're make or break. And it's defining moments. We can say, this is what I've been dealt. This is what it's going to be. This is just what happened to me. Or you can go out there and make shit happen. Which means you know your worth. Which means you're never going to give up. Which means you know the person you are and what you deserve to have, and you're not going to let life you like that, to keep you down, to keep you stuck. You'll do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. But from what I see today, you can tell, bro, when people ain't right. You can tell when people's seriously off and they're coping. Which means there's so many men out here that's deeply sad, bro. Like deeply depressed. And they will never admit it. And it's because they know nobody gives a fuck anyways, so they don't admit it. But the mistake they're making is they also don't put up a fight. They're going to stay that way. They're not putting up the fight to make things right. And I'm gonna tell you, if you are in the sad moments, in depressed moments, in trying times, no one's gonna care, bro. Nobody you have in your life, nobody that's around you is going to care. So you have to care about what's going on in your life. You have to care about you more than anybody else cares about you. It is called self-love. It is called, you gotta get the fuck up and do what you gotta do to advance position. Because you're in a position, you're in a stuck position, you're in a helpless feeling position where there's not much movement. You have to be the one making the movement. You have to be creating the movement so you can move, because that's how you unhook yourself. A lot of people's in these trapped, claustrophobic feeling positions. And I know what it feels like to be in that. I felt my most angry, bro. People's in that and they're allowing themselves. Here's the mistake, bro. Here's the mistake. People are in those positions and they are allowing themselves to feel their own position, trapped, stuck, claustrophobic. And they allow themselves to sit in that. And they have like acceptance that's what it is. The difference between me and that is I would feel mad, bro, when that stuff would happen. Like, this is unacceptable. I have to get the fuck out of here. I have to go. I have to move. I have to make a move. I know what I have to do, and I'm gonna fucking do it. Cause this ain't it. And I know I gotta get going right now. You should be pissed, bro. Not sitting there just sad. You should be pissed that you are not where you know you can be. You gotta use that as fuel. You gotta let that motivate you. Like, man, I know I'm better than this. Like, this is where I'm at. This is my life's position. This is where I'm at. No. I'm gonna go a lot further than this. A lot further. The sky is the limit further. That is the type of mentality to have during those times. And the difference between winners and losers is winners have my mentality on this. Losers accept it. Oh, this is just what it is, and the girl left me, man. This, that. It's just, bro, that should make you mad. You're just gonna accept that you lost, and you're accepting it. You're accepting defeat. And you're just gonna allow that to be the narrative of your life. Nah, bruh. Nah. That can't be it. It can't be it. You have to have a lot more fight than that, man. A lot more fight. And it's gonna take time. But you have to have that fight. You have to have that dog in you. You gotta be that mad dog, boy. Get yourself going however you can. Gym is a fantastic place. I got myself in the gym young and early, and I was going hard in the gym. That keeps you going. That keeps you going. That keeps you sane. You feel accomplished when you're in the gym because you're working on yourself, you're working on your body, you're working on your physique, and you're making positive change. We are the only ones that can make positive change to ourselves, to our lives. Nobody else can do it for us. And that is why men stay so quiet, because they know no one's coming to help. They don't admit to certain things, and it's understandable, but at the same time, you have to have those conversations with yourself. You have to get going yourself. You have to press forward by yourself. It's a solo, alone journey. Think about it like you're playing life, like a video game. You have friends in your video game, bro. No, you don't. It's a free-for-all. It's you versus everybody else. How good are you going to get? Are you going to dominate the game, or are you just going to be in last place? How good do you want to get at life? How good do you want to do in life? Get good. Get good. Get real good. Because that is your only shot. It ain't gonna do nothing for you having this sad sob story, and because everyone has a sad story. That's life. Everybody has had sad things happen, and there's going to be more that happens. But do you want to live your life with that narrative, or do you want happiness, bliss, prosperity, abundance? Just joy, good times, positivity? Or do you want your life to be, oh, my holy man passed, now I'm drinking, now this, and you just let life just demolish you from pillar to post. Your homie passed, your girl left, you failed at a job, you failed at business, you failed at this, you failed at that. Because that's the narrative of some people's lives. And we're not taking away that, you know what, it's probably sad that your homie died. It's probably sad that your girl left. It probably is. Sad things happen to everybody. It's how we react to things that define us the most. That's how this shit really goes in life. Some people, bro, like, they're as fragile as the most thin glass you could possibly find. You could, there's some glass, bro, you could drop it on the floor, it won't break. Because it's pretty solid glass. There's some glass, you could be this far from the ground and drop it, and it's going to shatter all over the place, bro. Some people is just that fragile. And that's unfortunate. You can't be that fragile. You have to have thicker skin than that. And you have to do whatever it takes to get that thicker skin, that alligator skin. And it takes being disciplined. It takes hard work. It takes not getting weak and doing weak things and just wallowing in the weak shit that you do. You have to do things that make you strong. You have to do things that keep you strong. The way you eat, the way you move, the way you exercise, the way you study and commit to life is going to define a lot of things. So I hope this video could help anybody going through those trying times to have a different perspective and a different outlook on life, because that is everything. And I mean everything. It doesn't matter whatever happened to you, ever. The only thing that matters is how you think right now going forward and how you continue to elevate your mindset going forward. Moving the right way and not getting off of that groove that you're on. That's what it's all about, bro. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll be back once again, like I always am. I got a few things to take care of, so. With that being said, God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.